Breaking. TikTokers urging people to shoot ICE agents in the head and thinks that Stephen M. should meet the same fate. He's also encouraging leftist gun owners to live stream. This does not work. This doesn't get you what you want. This makes it easier for people to say you people are deranged.
Put lead in ICE's head.
Well, for what? What does it do? What does this change? What effective change do you think is going to happen? You know, the old saying is the revolution will not be televised or the revolution will be televised. It's one of those two. Y'all want it to be on screen so bad, you don't know how much you setting yourself up. Because all it's going to do is embolden more security to be in all these different areas. And meanwhile, while you're doing it, they're going to pick up that potential dead body and they're going to bring it to a gravesite and they're going to use that as an example to say, we need more. And then they're going to put more.
Put lead.
And what is this stupid music I'm hearing in the background?
In ICE's head. Just let's get to this part of the whole storyline.
What do you mean let's? That implies that you need more people to just get to that part of the storyline. Hello, what's stopping you? What's stopping you from putting forth the effort you want other people to put in? I'm waiting. I want to see it. I would love to see you try it. I would love every single person who has sat online and has said other people should do the thing to do it. That's what I want. I want to see the people who are hoping others do the thing, do it. Because at what point do you recognize that what you're saying you want other people to do and they won't do it? And then your cycle of nothing changes continues. When are you going to start?
Because it's been brewing and the midterms are a way off. And even if we impeach and remove this motherfucker, he's still got an administration underneath him that's just loving this, including Stephen Miller is the worst of them all. He's the worst of them all. He is short. He is sniveling. He is a cunt.
So dramatic.
He deserves some things in his head, too. You know, we read about American history in books thinking, yes, they have the whole thing about history repeats itself, but we never really think it's going to happen. Let's be honest with ourselves. We never really think it's going to happen. We live our lives on screens now, and...
Oh, really? You do? Oh, I couldn't tell. It's almost like you're recording the video off of a screen.
We're just so disconnected and trying to chase a paycheck just to afford our bills.
I mean, you know what? You might be right about that. We live in a desensitized time where people are trying to, you say just trying to chase a paycheck. I would say trying to stay alive. And because they're doing that, they're more focused on that and providing for themselves and their families, not chasing this mystical ghost perpetuated by people that are hoping that someone else does it. When you do it, then somebody might consider something. But the more you're sitting there ostracizing and demonizing people for, I guess, chasing a paycheck, the more it'll be easier for people to just say, hey, you're right, I am. Next.
And we need to employ the Second Amendment in a very, very realistic way.
That's not how you do it, by the way. Now, I know that a lot of people are confused about the Second Amendment and how it operates. You don't get to use the Second Amendment to just start blowing people's heads off. You just don't. You don't get to use the Second Amendment to specifically target one man and think that that is of substantial use of Second Amendment. You don't get to use the Second Amendment to go on a killing spree.
And not just talk about it. I don't want to hear the don't tread on me. I don't want to hear the, well, it's not me yet. You are repeating the same exact narrative from World War II, from the Nazis. You are repeating the same fucking exact thing that happened back then. It's not me. It's not me. Oh shit, it's my neighborhood. It's me now.
I mean, tell that to the black people who have taken a break from all of this because it's not them. You know, you sound pretty, white supremacy right now, buddy. Are you shaming me, the poor, disenfranchised Afro-American, for not putting my body on the line? No, thank you. No, 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 no.
The same thing. So Minnesota, I want you to start taking them down.
Why don't you do it? Why are you calling for an entire state to do something? Mind you, there are people in that state that are perfectly fine with what's going on. And there are also people who are not fans of what's going on. So you want all of them to come together and just start killing people. No. No. That doesn't sound very kosher.
I need to see it from the cops. Okay? I need to see it from
Wait. You want the cops who have a sworn duty to protect and serve to turn around and just start shooting people. Yeah, that's going to make it better.
National Guard. I need to see it from the people that are on the protest lines.
The National Guard, by the way, was deployed to stop the protesters, by the way, so that everybody was clear here.
To see it happening, because gathering and work stoppages and stuff is great, but it's not going to be the bookend that needs to happen. It's not going to, because let's face it, our government is just not doing anything. What are we going to have another Cory Booker? You know, he's going to get on and say how upset he is with the government. Who the fuck cares about our government anymore?
Oh, it's great that you mentioned Cory Booker. Cory Booker was somehow, for some reason, praised months ago for standing at a podium and talking for hours. And there were people that looked at him and was like, oh my God, what a hero. We need more like that. We need more people like Cory Booker who's going to stand for something. All he did was talk. And nothing's changed since. Arguably, if you're a Democrat, it's gotten worse. And guess what you're doing? The same thing. You're talking. You're no different.
I think that's very clear across the board. Democrat and Republican at this point. Nobody's doing anything to stop this. To actively stop this. Nobody is. And that's why we have the we the people part of things. So let's get to that part of it with authority. Okay, bye-bye. Minnesota. At this point, I believe someone that is exercising their Second Amendment right.
I can't stand this stupid ass cinematic music that makes you people think that you look cool. Here's the thing. You cannot use the Second Amendment to just pick up your gun and shoot somebody. That would be a great distraction from the current conversation you're trying to have about how unjustified a shooting was because a guy didn't even get a chance to pick up his gun to shoot an ICE agent. You are trying to create a society of just lawlessness where you think it's acceptable and where you think change is going to happen. And I'm sorry, but that's not going to occur. I get it. The pie in the sky mentality to believe that in a moment you could see significant change by doing something bombastic, by doing something off the wall, by doing something stupid that will just land you dead or in jail. And here's the thing. Your two examples of somebody doing more than what you would ask of them, they're dead. And what's happened since? Nothing. Everybody's moved on. They'll bring these people up in a passing mention to talk about how they want people to resign from positions of power or to be impeached from positions of power, but they're still in those positions of power. No matter how much you sit there and try to say this is bad, this is unjustified, or this is justified and this is not fair. You don't care about this body because of racism. How come you only care when it's a white person? It's not working. Your ideas aren't working. Something has to be different here. And sitting in your cars saying nothing's gonna change and Cory Booker bad and let me put this cinematic rock music in the background so that I can look so cool and the revolution be televised. Nothing works. You ought to be embarrassed at how much you're trying to make motherfuckers do shit that just lands them dead. It's embarrassing. It's not even a matter of trying to start a revolution. It's a matter of seeing who's stupid enough to do it. Because in their minds, they think, oh, if one person does the stupid thing, more people are going to do it. You got videos of motherfuckers picking up fucking flashbangs and having their hands be burned and bleeding. You have people thinking that if they just stand in the middle of the street, something's going to stop. You have people who will think, all right, let me try my best to be an agitator, and it ends up with them dead. And all the while, in all the things that I just mentioned, Mexicans, Somalians, anybody who is not of legal status, guess where they're going? back to where they came, where they're going in a detention center and they're not going to be heard from for weeks or months on end while you sit in your car performing for the camera, trying to make it seem like you have the keys to the next revolution. I'm sorry, the Starbucks caramel macchiato shake in your pup cup for that ugly ass dog is not going to be a significant amount of change for the world. Figure out something else, please.